Hi, my name is Vic Mignogna, the voice of Edward Elric from Fullmetal Alchemist, and guess what? You're watching Flame Runner.
Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood had become a commercial success. As a result, Bones released a tie-in movie titled The Sacred Star of Milos. The movie takes place sometime after Hughes dies, but before Father is revealed. JapanCinema.net says it is the best entry in the Fullmetal Alchemist franchise thus far. Really? The best entry in the Fullmetal Alchemist franchise thus far? That would be better than the 2003 anime, Brotherhood, and hell, even Conqueror of Shambhala. Alright, by all means, let's check it out.
This way.
So our movie opens with our sibling protagonists of this movie. No, not the Elric brothers, I'm talking about the real protagonists of this movie, Julia and Ashley Crichton, as they flee their war-torn country.
But Mama, why aren't the others coming with us?
Julia wakes up from her flashback to find her brother studying alchemy. Ashley leaves when he hears a scream and finds both their parents dead.
What's happening?
And then Julia watches as he is presumably killed off-screen.
Hooray!
Jesus Christ! In the next scene, is she gonna wake up to find her husband dead and her babies being eaten? Thankfully no. As we cut away from that series of unfortunate events, we see a celebration taking place in Unich? No. I talked about Conqueror of Shambhala for 45 minutes. I'm done talking about it. Oh, never mind. However, Edward and Alphonse's celebration is interrupted when an explosion occurs at the local prison. The Elrics decide to check it out, and they encounter a prisoner fleeing the explosion. But he turns out to be an alchemist, and demonstrates a strange alchemy that aids him in his escape. Oh, and spoiler, we never figure out how he is able to perform this alchemy. I mean, he is able to bend ice, fire, water, snow, and lightning like he's the Avatar, and we never get an explanation outside of he's an alchemist. The prisoner escapes and the Amestrian military shows up. Oh, and everyone say it with me. Leg made of automail. And an arm as well. That means you're,
Yeah, it's me, all right. The one and only Fullmetal Alchemist.
Wait, that was your big reveal? Come on, it was always a dramatic reveal involving Ed's clothes being torn away, revealing his metallic prosthetics. Alright, whatever. Ed and the military investigate the crime scene. They find a newspaper with a torn-out article. When comparing it with another newspaper, they find out that the article was about a Milosian radical being thrown into a jail in Table City. The Elrics decide to take the first train to the east, having no knowledge about Table City, Milos, or Kreta. We then get one of the strangest opening credit sequences that I've ever seen. We get an opening credit sequence over scenes of regular dialogue, and the music keeps ducking for the dialogue. It's almost like they decided last minute to turn a regular scene into an opening credits sequence. After the opening credits, we see some guy who looks like Mabusa reveal his chimera form, an alchemic fusing of a human and animal. He attacks the Amestrian soldiers and subsequently Ed fights him, and then these bad people show up? They attack a different train that the Elrics were not on, and that is guarded by Amestrian soldiers. Which also happens to be the train the prisoner's on? He then spots Ed's train and goes after the Chimera. And then this happens.
Come on, we're here to rescue you.
What's going on?
I wish I knew, Ed. I wish I knew. Well, since I have no idea what's going on, I think now would be a pretty good time to talk about the animation. To be honest, it looks incomplete. The character models constantly lose their shape when in motion. It is cool to see the characters have more movement than usual, but seeing them constantly not in model makes the animation look sloppy. Which is strange, seeing how this is animated by Bones, the same company that animated all previous incarnations of Fullmetal. Edward manages to stop the train, however the Chimera escapes and the prisoner runs off towards the prison of Table City.
Heading in the same direction!
Down! Everyone, get down! Hey, where are all the illegal immigrants being held? Come on, man, tell me!
Over there!
What the hell, Ed? Interrogating one of your own soldiers while he's at death's door without even trying to make sure that he's okay? What happened to your compassion towards all human life? The prisoner destroys the walls of the Amestrian prison where Julia is being held. She is escorted by the Black Bats, but ends up tumbling down the cliff. Despite Alphonse coming to her rescue, both end up falling into the valley. However, they are saved by the prisoner. And he reveals that he's Ashley Crichton, Julia's long-lost brother. Meanwhile, in Table City...
You're the Fullmetal Alchemist, are you not? Colonel Mustang informed me about you and your brother. Nice to meet you. I'm Major Peter Soyuz in charge of this city.
And I will be your Yoki for this movie. Okay, I'm going to have to pause the review and explain my dilemma. For the next 30 minutes, crucial events occur while crucial backstory and exposition are pronounced simultaneously. Multiple events occur that are too important to ignore, while important exposition and dialogue is pronounced that is also too crucial to ignore. Now, I'm first going to give you a rundown of all the events that happen, and then I'm going to give you a rundown of all the exposition that is uttered while those events are happening. However, we'll save that for part 2. And just as a quick update, if you disagree with me, I recommend that on Saturday the 13th you check out the airing of this movie on Toonami.
With our current strength and numbers, we have no hope of winning against Kreta or Amestris.
We must go after the power of the Holy Land. Once we have that, then nobody can defeat us. If we want freedom, we need the Sanguine Star.
Do you have any idea how much blood you're about to spill? And to what end?
Turn back! It's too risky! The city isn't safe!
We've come too far to just give up now.
The second cordon has been breached!
Yeah! Don't do it!
The star is born. Fullmetal Alchemist, the sacred star of Milos. Next Saturday, 1:30. Only Toonami on Adult Swim.